Yo, what's good? Gennady Golovkin stops David Lemieux in the 8th round, man. I'm surprised it went this far, but Gennady Golovkin dominated with his jab. That was the punch of the night. The jab. It's a beautiful, hard jab that kept landing on David Lemieux's nose. I wouldn't be surprised if David Lemieux's nose was broken from that jab. I mean, Gennady Golovkin just showed that he is just leaps and bounds, guys, better than anyone in that middleweight division. When everyone will step up to fight Gennady Golovkin, they will fall. If you got the balls to fight him, you will fall. That's what he proved tonight. He was patient. He threw that jab throughout the fight. All 8 rounds, he threw that jab. He landed more than 150 jabs throughout the fight. He dropped David Lemieux in the 4th round with the wicked left hook to the body. I think that's probably the same one that knocked out Macklin and broke Macklin's ribs. But Gennady Golovkin, man, he just showed that he's pure class. They say the cream always rises to the top, and that's Gennady, man. What most impressed me with Gennady is just his technique. He's flawless in the ring, guys. He has beautiful footwork, and I'm going to maybe get hate from this, but he has beautiful footwork because when David Lemieux would throw, he'd take a step back, but he would just step back just enough. He would take a half step back to miss David Lemieux's punches. And David Lemieux punches rarely hit the target. He rarely hit Gennady clean. Gennady was look at this picture. He's clean. He didn't get hit. This fight was intriguing because they were both heavy punchers, but Gennady was leaps and bounds better than him. And I think Lemieux tried. He wanted to make this a firefight since the beginning. But I'm saying the jab will not allow this. And he keeps making his case because Gennady Golovkin keeps becoming more and more popular. They said he sold this fight quicker than any fight in history. And yeah, that goes to you, Miguel Cotto. What's good? And I want to see that fight. I want to see him versus the winner of Canelo versus Cotto. And I think Canelo has the balls to step in the ring with Triple G, but I don't think Cotto will. So we'll see what happens with that. But man, I think this is the case for Gennady being in pound for pound. If he's not on your top 10 pound for pound, he wasn't on mine before this. But this proved to me that he is definitely a top 10 pound for pound fighter because he beat a fellow champion and he dominated him. He murked David Lemieux, who has grown leaps and bounds since, if anything, in experience and in heart, because he wouldn't have survived this much punishment back when he was 2002 getting knocked out by Marco Antonio Rubio. He would have just gone balls to the wall and got knocked out in the first, second round, right? Gennady would not allow that to be a firefight. But it got stopped in the 8th round when Gennady landed a left hook to the liver once again, and David Lemieux winced, and he kind of looks at the referee like, I don't know. And Gennady goes to attack him in the corner, but the referee just stops it. I think it was a great stoppage. I still think David Lemieux is one of the best middleweights in the world, and I think he beats most of the middleweights in the middleweight division. And still, people will fear to get in the ring with David Lemieux because of his power punching abilities. And I hope so. I would love to see Lemieux. I would love to see Lemieux's next fight against anyone, man. My dream fight for the middleweight division is Lemieux Canelo. So hopefully I get that. But after the winner of Cotto Canelo versus Gennady Golovkin. So the middleweight division is firing up. And we got Quillen Jacobs, one of those Al Heyman dudes, step it up and fight these other guys. I hope so, because they're fighting for some trinket, whatever, interim WBA belt. It doesn't mean anything. That'll be a decent fight, but no one touches Gennady in the middleweight division. Thank you everybody for watching. I traded my my TMT hat for a Triple G hat. Trust. You can tell I'm excited. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching. What do you think about his performance? Where do you rate Gennady Golovkin in your pound for pound list? And you guys have a great day. Big drama show, baby.